defense. Just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God! Pick the ball off.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Damn!
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Frazier. At the 35, he's got more.
God damn, bro. Just pick the fucking ball off. Damn, y'all be keeping motherfuckers in the game, man.
Ready to dial it up on another first down. The give from the gun.
Fuck.
Give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay.
I got a good ass cover 3 that y'all bullshitting about.
Obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got his man quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Dogs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air.
You a fucking asshole.
He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these third downs. You think about it, he can block, and then he can go deep, he can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the first down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the ground. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
This defense impresses me. When they're in short yardage situations or when they're in goal line situations, they just seem to play tougher. They just seem to play better. They've got guys that get after the football. And now they're setting up 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Georgia! Fit it in the window for the score. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Looking for the 2-point try. Back to throw, it's Stockton. And
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, yo.
2-point conversion decision, a good one.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
That's some bullshit.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Adams.
What? Why you even blocking?
Every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Tripping me out, bro. Well, the dude was sitting right there in front of you. How you go right past?
At their own 14-yard line.
That's wild.
They'll start this drive going to the
Man,
air.
be for real.
That's caught. It's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's taking the shot. Wide open.
What
He
the
makes
fuck
the
got the
catch.
tissue there?
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
We good.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Excuse me, y'all.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Finds his tight end. And he's brought down
Come on, dude.
And that'll be a first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from
turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on field.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And this isn't the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Under fire. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Man, there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was on the ground.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Backed up in their own end, a quick hitter might work. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the sticks.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. One final play before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
You know, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals are not going to get him back in it, so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute and give your team a chance to win.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking, is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4 yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big
Touchdown, Bama! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, how about this quarterback right away?
Yeah,
See, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Couldn't make his way in. The two-point conversion fails, and we still have a 5-point game here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job finishing.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've got it on the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play calling.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch.
Scream.
Get the first down.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, man. That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Miller. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
This is an area of the game offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.